Here comes Mills, low into the corner, no doubt whatsoever. Hereford 1, Royston 0. Danny May is next up for Royston.
Great penalty that, good technique, good pace on the with his run up.
So, second penalty of the shootout goes to Royston's number 8, Danny May. Horsell hangs onto the ball. A little bit of a psychological moment maybe. Gives the ball now to Danny May. Spots it up.
Oh, not a good sign when the ball starts moving.
He has managed to get it on the spot. Horsell likes to dance up on the line. Here comes the penalty. Oh, drilled in powerfully by Danny May. That's one apiece. It's Mike Simmons next for Hereford. Striding out purposely towards the meadow end. Getting encouragement, the beast of Hereford, Mike Simmons. What can he do? 1-1. Second of 5 Hereford penalties. Goalkeeper Joe Welch out on the edge of his 6-yard box. He's been sent back by the referee. So it's Simmons. The crowd going very quiet. Simmons scuffs it but scores. Not the most clinically taken spot kick you'll ever see. It's found its way into the corner.
I thought that was quite sweet, to be honest.
I thought he didn't really hit that as he wanted to. I really don't.
I'd like to watch that again because I think you've been a little bit too harsh.
Scott Bridges, the Royston captain.
I think he paused. I think he just took a step and the goalkeeper went the wrong way and he just put it in the other corner.
Well, it found the back of the net. Here comes Scott Bridges for Royston, the captain. And he's drilled it in as well. Powerfully taken penalty. They like to hit them sweetly, Royston, and they've done so very effectively so far. Hereford have had the advantage on both occasions, but it's 2-2 now. Mike McGrath, third up for Hereford. Again, Joe Welch stands on the 6-yard line as if to say, you're not going to get past me. As if to think, I'm going to narrow the angle, but he can't do that. He's sent back onto his line again. And here comes McGrath, left-footed, cheeky chip from McGrath into the top corner.
I like him as a player, you know. I don't think he gets as much credit as he deserves. He's a good workhorse, but he's got some good technical ability.
And it wasn't a dinked, I don't want you to get the impression it was a dinked chip. It was a deliberate shot with the instep high into the roof of the net.
Good bit of pace on it.
He felt he knew exactly where it was going. Substitute taking the next one, Ryan Towner for Royston. Here he comes against Horsell at the meadow end. And Horsell almost saved it, it's gone in. Towner having a go at the meadow end crowd because he did find the back of the net. It's 3-3.
Oh, young Williams.
Bradley Williams, a surprise call-up. He obviously feels he's up for it. Wouldn't have been my selection. Can he restore Hereford's lead? It's 3-3. Referee checking part of the ball is on the spot. It is. Here comes Bradley Williams, and the goalkeeper saved it with his feet. He saved it with his feet.
That's
Joe Welch
penalty.
down the middle. I wasn't sure about that decision. He was obviously up for the penalty, and we have now advantage Royston if Orlando Young, that's Rod Orlando Young, the number 7 for Royston, against Horsell at the meadow end to give Royston the lead for the first time. And he's missed it! A terrible penalty! An awful penalty! That was so wide of the target. You'll have to have a look at that on Hereford goals at some point.
Yeah, that pink barnet is going to come out quite a bit for that miss.
That was poor. And now it's Jimmy Oates. I think he'll blast it.
No Pablo yet. It's really...
No Hasham yet. It's Jimmy Oates at the meadow end. Joe Welch is the goalkeeper.
Come on, Jim.
It's 3-3. One penalty missed each. Jimmy Oates at the meadow end. Spot kick, and he finds the corner. very similar to John Mills with the opening penalty of this shootout. It's into the corner of the net. Hereford 4, Royston Town 3, but they've set their full-back forward now.
He was looking tired towards the end of the game as well. Starting to get leggy, so...
Gus Scott Morris against Horsell. If he misses, Hereford win. And he's found the corner of the net, a very good penalty. That's 4-4. And we now go to sudden death.
Dinsley now, I can't believe Haysham's not taken one.
Calvin Dinsley strides forward. Hereford missed one. Bradley Williams saved by the feet of Joe Welsh, and then an awful penalty by Wad Orlando Young, wide of the target. Both fullbacks securing their strikes. It's 4-4, and it's Calvin Dinsley. Strides back 3 paces. Goalkeeper touches the back of the net. Oh, lovely spot kick from Dinsley. Very confident, right foot. Hardly any backlift, straight into the back of the net. It's now Hereford 5, Royston 4. And it's John Frendo, who missed a few chances in regular time.
Well, he didn't do a lot in the game. He didn't do a lot at all. He missed those chances. So if he does score this, at least he'll have something to cook.
It's very harsh. He's striding back 4 or 5. In fact, to the edge of the long run up here from the number 9. Here he comes. And it's saved! It's saved by Horsell! And Hereford win the penalty shootout. An acrobatic save at full stretch from that Frendo penalty kick. Horsell takes the plaudits. Hereford win the penalty shootout by 5 goals to 4. And Hereford have got a double. They've won the Southern League South and West Championship. They've now won the Championship Challenge, and they will take on the Hereford Lads Club in the HFA final on Monday. They're trying to get a second treble in 2 consecutive seasons.